Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, it's the end of an era. Batwoman may be cancelled. Now, I was expecting this to say Batwoman was cancelled, but what it actually says is that the CW is not renewing Batwoman. The official Batwoman Writers' Room Twitter account is trying to get fans to campaign to help get the show renewed. The CW apparently has no present plans to renew Batwoman for Season 4, which follows the earlier announcement from March regarding renewals for The Flash and Superman and Lois. So I guess if you don't get an announcement saying you're being renewed, it means you're cancelled, but it's not actually a cancellation announcement. So Batwoman not getting renewed comes via the official Batwoman Writers' Room Twitter account, which is now advocating for the show's fans to take part in a campaign to help get the show renewed. Hashtag renew Batwoman. The account tweeted with a bunch of smiling face with heart-shaped eyes emojis as Batwoman Season 3 debuted Saturday on HBO Max. So I'm not shocked, I'm not surprised, I'm shocked it's taken this long. Now, I've never watched the show. I don't have any issues with it. I just was following it because it was interesting. Now, the first season had Ruby Rose, who is an Australian actress, and she was in Meg, and I love anything with sharks, and as you can see, Bruce is over there watching over us. I just watched it for that, and I liked it from that, and she's Australian, so that was basically it. That and Batwoman, Batman, they're all related. So I was following it to see what happened, but I noticed very early on that they had a lot of controversy. A lot of people hated the show, and it wasn't rating well. And the ratings were going fairly steadily down. And then when Ruby Rose left the show, there was a lot of controversy about why she left the show, which took a while to unfold, and when it did, it was pretty wild and nasty. So that got a lot of press and a lot of news, but the ratings still kept going down and down and down and down. And they brought in another actress to play Batwoman, but a different Batwoman. And she lived in a van down by the river. It didn't look good. And the ratings kept going down and down and down. Almost weekly, they would lose viewers. And they got to the point where they were down to like 300 or so thousand viewers. It just was really bad. And I thought, how is this show on? They renewed the second season after Ruby Rose left and had all the drama, and then even after they brought a new actress on and it didn't do well and it kept going down in ratings, they still renewed for a third season. I'm like, how is this happening? There are so many great shows that don't get a second season even when they do well because of politics or money or something, and this show, it can't be cheap to produce, but it just keeps going. I'm like, how does this happen? It must be politics. It must be they just want to make this show for political reasons, not for financial reasons, but you can't do that because you're a business. So I'm like, well, that can't keep going on forever. They must be either making money out of it somehow, or they're going to get in trouble because they're losing money. Whoever they're answering to is going to have an issue with, having a show that costs a lot of money that doesn't make any. But it looks like it's not being renewed, so it looks like they come to their senses. But the other talk is that they were trying to actually sell the network because apparently it's not doing well, and maybe people who are either trying to sell it are telling them, look, you need to do A, B, C, and D, which includes getting rid of, dead weight. Or people are actually coming in and looking at taking it over, and they're sort of trying to make it look better, or I don't know how those big takeovers and business things happen so far as when you're working with properties like television and that. It's not like, other businesses, I don't know. But it's apparently gone. They're asking for fans to bring it back and begging for it to come back, so I'm guessing it's done. It's a little sad. I would have loved for a Batgirl series that actually did really well. Batwoman was sort of like, okay, I don't know her, but we'll see what happens. And it didn't go so well. Ruby Rose never looked right in the part. She always looked too delicate and small to be like a warrior woman. Then they got a strong black woman to come on, and she did better in the role. People liked her more, but the show still kept going down. And it's done. So, I don't know. What are we left with now? The Flash and Superman and Lois. Superman and Lois is great. I don't know what other CW shows are on because I haven't been watching them. I've missed a bunch of them. I know there's a whole bunch that came out, like was Luke Cage and Daredevil. I think they were all started off on the CW, didn't they? I think some were Netflix. There's a whole list of superhero TV shows I have to catch up on. Half of them I have on DVD, never watched. The other half are all on streaming services that I've got that I should watch them while they're available. But yeah. I don't know. Are we sad to see Wonder Woman go? I don't think Wonder Woman. Are we sad to see Batwoman go? I'm not sure. And I will be sad if I watch it and it's good. And because a lot of people are saying it is a good show, but it's just all the haters and homophobes and, sexists and misogynists who don't like the show and they're bringing it down. Other people are saying it's just poorly produced and focusing on politics rather than good stories, so that's why no one watches it, because it's just not fun. I don't know what the truth is because I haven't watched it. And I'm going to watch it afterwards, and I just really hope it's not good, because then I will regret not having watched it and enjoyed it the last 3 years, and I will miss it. But if it sucks, I will understand it all. But I'm going to go, because I shouldn't go past 5 minutes. I can't believe I got to 5 minutes on this topic, but I don't know, I almost feel sad to see it go. I kind of enjoyed following it, and just some of the videos about it were very entertaining with people trashing it because I hated it so much. It was kind of funny to watch, like the train wreck just keep going down the railways. I'm going to go.